Hello guys, what is up? This is a sneak peek to the palette at the end of this painting session, how it ended up turning out totally messy. I laid it over another piece and I kind of just dragged down another paper underneath. It's like a plastic paper. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like to clean my palette these days, so I buy these disposable plastic sheets of papers that I can just throw away. I don't recommend it if you want to save paint. But yeah, I mean, just squeeze out enough paint that you need, and this way you can just throw it afterwards and not have to deal with the cleaning. Anyway, I didn't like any of those brushes that I used today. I brought them from China and they're not the best. They're kind of like the hairs are not perfectly attached on the brush. It's just not the best brushes. I mean, they were good brushes at one point in time, but I didn't really take care of them. I do recommend taking care of them. Like now, all the brushes that I buy, I wash them right after using them. I clean them really well, so now I don't really have that issue. But these brushes are old, and I have no idea why I decided to use those brushes today, but I did, and maybe I just didn't want to leave them out. Like, I wanted to give them some love, so that's why I'm using it. But yeah, I actually started off this painting not wanting to do a portrait, or it was supposed to be kind of a full body. I honestly didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even know that I was going to do a portrait. I decided recently that I wasn't going to paint for a little bit. I literally banned myself from creating because I had been on overdrive and just driving myself a little bit too crazy and working a little bit too hard. And I'm a bit of a workaholic, so it's like weird because my remedy for working so much is actually to work even more because it helps me relax. Like painting helps me. I'm a complete addict, so painting helps me relax. And I realized that it wasn't actually helping me to deal with how I was feeling or to really get myself out of my head. So I decided to take a break and not paint, and it's been really rough. So today I actually decided to do a portrait anyway because I normally don't paint portraits, so I normally, well, not normally, I kind of change things around anyway, but today I decided to do a portrait and do something different because I was like, okay, this doesn't really count as working because it's different and it's using a different part of my brain, so maybe that counts as taking a break. But if any of you guys are workaholics out there, I don't know, like at least for me, I think it is good to force yourself to take a break, even if it doesn't come naturally to you. And I'm not a good example because I literally just kind of cheated and just created a different version of what I normally would do. But I do intend in the next like couple of days or next week or so, literally just to lay off and not paint. So this is just a cheat day for me. But yeah, I hope you enjoy because like basically this is definitely not what I normally do, and I rarely paint from a photograph. This is a photograph that I took of my friend a couple months ago. We did a photo shoot together and I was like, oh, maybe I will paint you sometime. So just gathering the freaking images just in case. So that's what I did. And this is the third painting that I've done of her, but it's the most, I guess I spent like a little bit more time on the details. Yeah, I mean, I definitely wasn't, I didn't go into this being like, okay, I'm gonna paint like a portrait that is gonna be detailed. I was more just trying to express a calm vibe and just relax. So that's what happened. And yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed the process, honestly. If you like watching these videos or just art, you like to watch time lapses, or you want to get more information about art, if you're an artist, definitely hit the subscribe button. I post weekly videos and oh my gosh, what am I saying? My videos keep improving. And yeah, like if you have any feedback or just advice for how I could make my videos even better, just drop them in the comments. And yeah, I really want to create stuff that is fun for you to watch and maybe informative sometimes as well when I feel like getting into that headspace. So definitely let me know what you think, and yeah, so hit the subscribe button. And also for this video, I'm gonna do like another version for Patreon where I talk more about the technique that I use. For those of you guys who are interested in that, hit my or press the Patreon link in the description box. I'm also just gonna write it right here in the video for you guys. But yeah, it's I mean I like how it turned out. Like I'm kind of surprised. I'm always really surprised when I attempt realism. Can I call this realism? Yes, let's call it realism. I mean, it totally looks like her. I decided not to give her eyebrows though. I thought it was more interesting. But I'm always surprised when I can actually make somebody look just like they are. I'm like, because I never do that. And when I do realism, it actually works out. And I'm like, what? How did this happen? I have no idea. I literally was just reaching out for colors and mixing colors and putting it on a sheet of paper, and it worked. Yeah, I mean, the medium, by the way, for this piece is oils, and I mixed it with linseed oil simply because I didn't want to make the room smell like turpentine. And it's on paper, cotton, 100% cotton paper. It's actually normally used for watercolor, but today, I don't know, I decided to use this instead of canvas. Yeah, I mean, I actually, I don't even remember how long did I spend. I like time completely just did not exist, or never. Time really never exists when I paint. So I don't know how long this took. I want to say a couple hours, maybe. Yeah, yeah, it took a couple hours. But yeah, and I kind of just kept retouching it. I kept thinking it was finished, but then nope, I will look back at it and be like, oh no, I need to retouch it some more and retouch it some more. And yeah, I think I captured the essence of what I was trying to express, even though I didn't know what I was trying to express in the moment. But when I looking back at it, I'm like, yeah, I definitely captured whatever it was that I subconsciously was trying to express. Please let me know, guys, like if you prefer me rambling while watching my art. Can we call this an art tutorial? No, this is not really an art tutorial because I'm not actually talking about the technique that I'm using. But I mean, if you are interested in that, again, check out Patreon. But do you like me rambling while you watch these time lapses, or do you prefer me just putting on some random music that I find online instead? I'm cool with either. I want to know which one is more interesting for you, so let me know. Yeah, I think we're almost done here. This is like turning out pretty cool. Ooh, yes, we are done. Look, look. The lighting is a little bit different, I admit. I changed rooms, so it's a little bit of a colder tone, but I hope that you really enjoyed seeing this come to life, I guess. And yeah, I will be seeing you guys in a week. Thanks for watching. I love you guys so much.